Hey guys, before the video starts, I just want to let you know that I'm back on YouTube and I'm gonna start uploading more. I just had to take a little break because, as you can see in my old videos, I wasn't feeling very well. Wow. Okay, so we're going into Spider-Man, The Amazing Spider-Man 2 for PlayStation 4. I haven't played this game in like 2 years. And once I came back on, I didn't know what I was doing. Like the swinging mechanics, I know they were like really clunky. They were really clunky. I couldn't get used to it at all. But I kind of did. But you can, from this clip, you can see. As you can see from this first scene, I was going to a crime scene. There's a crime scene right here, and for some reason there's like a menace level. That's like basically if you don't do like a mission, right, they raise that menace level higher, which makes the civilians hate you even more as a superhero. And just by the combat, it was like really weird. I couldn't fight at all in this scene. Like I kept on doing like web pulls. It was just really weird for me. And I didn't know that dodging was triangle because I kept on pressing circle because I have like the Marvel Spider-Man finger on me, and yeah.
I might just have a future at this. I was really scared.
There's also cutscenes for some reason after you're done fighting. I thought that was really stupid. And there's also like a news report for some odd reason. But yeah, that's it with that. When you swing in this game, it's like really weird. Like you have to press only one or two buttons. I believe it's two buttons to swing. And if you don't like clip onto a building, it makes this weird sound. It's doing it right now too. And yeah, to like boost your swinging, you have to press L1 and R2 at the same time. And I thought that was really weird because yeah, it's just weird to me. But there's also these, if your menace level is like really high, they start bringing enforcements out to try to come kill you. And that was basically what was happening right now. That's why the spidey sense is tingling over here. Like it's over his head. That means he's about to get shot. If it's white, at least. If it's red, that means like a counter attack is about to happen. And just trying to dodge it was weird, but I still managed to. I don't know how. And you can't swim in the water either. That's kind of weird too, because he's Spider-Man. You're still a human. You can swim in water. It's this game is coming back from like 2 years of not playing it is weird. As you can see from like the bottom right on the map, if you don't finish a mission, it'll actually show up that you didn't finish it, and the menace level will raise higher because you didn't finish the level. And so it's just like, oh, you didn't finish the level, so that means you can't raise your menace level at all. Now this is the car chase. This car chase is so weird. Like there's cutscenes and everything. That's not necessary, and it's like really dramatic too. Like look at the scene. Spider-Man, he goes all the way into the sky and smashes it into. There's a lady in the car, by the way, and it's, oh my god. Why does it take 4 people to kidnap one person? I don't understand that. Or 3 people, it's whatever. And I just smashed onto the car. This guy's probably thinking like, what is happening right now? He didn't expect this. And then you have to break the window. Like, you wouldn't start screaming or anything. Like, help me, and stuff like that. You just watch them kidnap you. You don't try to run or anything. How you get kidnapped in your own car? First of all, you literally gave them the steering wheel to drive it too. And this is just a weird car chase. I had to pull her out the car and all of that. I don't know why we had to do combos to pull out I'm pulling her out the car. That's not difficult to do. Oh my god. This game was just really weird. I mean, maybe when it came out 2014 it wasn't that weird. I guess. I don't know. Well yeah, that's the car chase. Every time you finish a side mission, it goes onto the news. It's just a waste of time to me. I don't see the point of that. Alright, now we're gonna get to the map section of this game. The city for New York is not that bad. This is that the streets are like really squeezed in with the buildings, and it's like hard to maneuver around or whatever, move around, same thing. It's just like when you try to swing around, you have to make sure you swing onto a building perfectly, if it's short or high or not, or else you'll just fall to the ground where it makes that stupid beeping sound for some reason. The wall running is kind of like over dramatic too. The Spider-Man, he just flails his arms around when he runs. It's just the mechanics in this game are like really weird. You could also do that. You could like boosts in the air and stuff like that. Something similar in Marvel Spider-Man, but it's not as like weird as this one.
Sure what I was aiming at there.
Fun fact, Oscorp is the tallest point in this game. Like the cityscape is just weird, and the sky, it's not like daytime, it's like really cloudy and stuff. I don't understand why that was like that. It's just weird to me. And yeah, there's also, if you don't, I already explained this, but there's also another advantage is like once you're not finished with the like side missions and stuff, they'll send out enforcements. Like this is one like drone that'll pop up. If you don't like web shoot it, it'll send out a bigger drone to come kill you. But let's see, look right here, I'm supposed to web shoot that. Once that's done, you're okay. But you see those like beam thingies, if you land into them, they'll take away your powers basically. Oh yeah, side note, bring this back to Marvel Spider-Man. That slingshot move, that was actually pretty cool. I liked it. Let's see if I can get on real quick. You see, look, as you see, if you go into the force field thing, you'll send reinforcements out to come beat you and stuff like that. And this combat scene is really weird because I didn't know what I was doing. Either like I was like flailing my arms around, didn't know what I was doing, and it was just weird fighting. This slingshot move though, you have to bring it back to Marvel Spider-Man. That's a nice move to at least gain height at least. But yeah, that's that part. In this scene, as I was talking about earlier, they'll send out a giant drone to come kill you if you don't web shoot that little drone. There's a cutscene, I mean a loading screen in there for some reason. But yeah, look, this is the drone. Just mind you, I didn't know what I was doing here, how to beat this and stuff. It was like really weird. I didn't know what I was doing. I was trying to web shoot it in the sky, but that didn't work. Kept on swinging around. Just look at it. Just look at this clip and tell me if you understand what's going on. As you can see, I didn't know where to land, so I was just like trying to find some space to land to see where this freaking drone was gonna go. But it comes down in 2 hits. It wasn't that like long of a boss battle. Once you do that, it'll just send you straight. back to where you were, like swinging around and stuff. Yeah, this drone fight was horrible. And as you can see from the bottom left, it's like the spider's blinking. That means I need to gain my health. My down button on my controller doesn't work sometimes. That didn't go out as well. Like, it was a bad placement for the heal button. It's just weird to me. But yeah, I press R1. I do this little thing. The drone comes down. And yeah, that's the end of it. They tried to make this scene look epic, but if there was like motion blur off, it would probably look better. But nah, this scene wasn't as epic. One side note: how did that guy not die or get injured? That was weird. Also, yeah. So this is just a scene of me swinging again. Might get back into Marvel Spider-Man after this. There's also upgrades, suit upgrades, and they're to level up your equipment. We got these right here. One of them's not unlocked yet. You still need points. Yeah, it's complicated, but you might get them easily if you do the side missions, but that I don't do, at least. But yeah, that's the upgrades.
When I was younger, I was not really like, I ain't want to do that.
For some reason, also, you have to take the train to go home to switch your suit, which is really weird to me. I mean, if they want to make it realistic, I understand that. But the hassle of just going onto the train, going into a loading screen, walking to the closet, doing all that, and also the Peter Parker in this game is really ugly. He's really ugly in this game. In total, there's about 11. Well, not about. There is 11 skins, costumes, whatever. There's more in the DLC, but I don't have that. I don't think I'm ever gonna spend money on this game, to be honest. I'm never gonna play it again. And yeah, this is the worst Spider-Man game I've ever played. Thank you for this first segment. That's it. Now let's go on to the Marvel Spider-Man for the PS4. In total in this game, there's about 32 Spider-Man costumes. It doesn't seem like it's 32. If you pause the video and count right now, there's be 30, but there's 2 more at the bottom. There's also DLC suits. I don't have them yet, but I would spend money on this. And now we're going on to the combat section. This part is where the combat happens. The combat in this game is amazing because it's not hard to figure out once you do it correctly. The dodging and the super abilities are also great. As you can see right there, Spider-Man does his super ability, stuff like that. There's also suit powers. Like if you have a certain suit, it'll have a power with it. You can equip it anytime. Doesn't matter what suit you're wearing. You can wear literally this one and have the Iron Spider suit power on this. And yeah, the combat is really great. And also a side note, they don't go off the building. If you look, the web actually catches them before they fall all the way down, so they're not completely dead. They're just knocked out. Also, the map in this game is huge. The New York City space here is also amazing. There's also suit upgrades like these that you can use as powers, web shooting, and these are suit abilities. Well, not suit abilities, these are just upgrades. You can upgrade them throughout the game. Not that hard to get, as in The Amazing Spider-Man 2, they were really hard to get because you had to do side missions over and over and over to level up. And there's a lot of stuff in here. There's also cameos from old Spider-Man games.
This kid's balloon from floating away. Who named it this? It's the little things that make it all work.
There's also challenges. That's really like nice, cause you can go out the game, do whatever you want, do these challenges. They're really fun too. You can see the character bios also. I laughed because Spider-Man, he was looking pretty cool, stuff like that. There's You can see their bio, their weight, their age, and their like little descriptions too. And yeah, it's pretty cool. You can see the basic combats and stuff like that. Like in the combos you can do, like hold triangle and tap triangle 3 times and stuff like that. And circle and X to dodge. There's a lot of them there. If you want to read them, you can just pause the video right here and do that. There's also DLC, like the heist turf whirlers and silver surfing and stuff like that. There's also the map. We have to get on the map section and the swinging mechanics. And yeah. The city is pretty open world. New York is like really polished. The sky isn't as gray as The Amazing Spider-Man 2. You can actually see sunlight. And swinging around doing this right now is just so much like open space to do it too. It's not like really crammed in as The Amazing Spider-Man 2. There's also photo mode. This was a bad photo right here, but yeah, you can see photo mode basically. You can take selfies with the civilians and stuff like that. There's also sticker mode. Like once you go into sticker mode, you can place stickers down. Like there's a whole bunch of Spider-Man emojis. Like that Spider-Man emoji right there. You place more than one. It's not just one. It's not just one. You can place more than that. Yeah, it's pretty cool. It's a pretty cool mechanic. I think that they should put these in more games, like more open world games and stuff like that. You can also change the filters. You can make it like different colors and stuff. You can also adjust it. You can't just keep it the same, I guess. This is pretty cool because there's different ones you could place like in different scenarios and stuff like that, whatnot. And yeah. The car scenes in this game are so much better than the ones in The Amazing Spider-Man 2 because they're not so dramatic. They're like you have to get your way to the car and that's it. You don't have to land on a car to begin a mission. Once the speed chase is active, you could just start the mission. And it's not as dramatic because there's no person in the back that you have to save. You have to spam square to hold the car back, which is pretty creative too, and that's nice. And once that's done, there's more enemies out. In The Amazing Spider-Man 2, there isn't more enemies that comes after you, which makes the mission more slow. And there's like weapon powers you can have, like web shooters and stuff like that. You can do these different things. You can do power-ups and stuff like that. There's also another thing in this game that I love. It's fast travel. It's amazing. I love it so much. You go on the train as Spider-Man, chilling with the people. And it'll be like, oh, look, it's Spider-Man, man. Oh, gosh, can't believe it. Stuff like that. You can also take off your suit in the game and go as Peter Parker. In this scene, Peter Parker looks much more better. He's not as ugly as the one in The Amazing Spider-Man 2. Like, look at him. He's all hype and energetic and stuff like that. You can still use photo mode also. You can interact with things in the feast. Spoiler alert, if you didn't play the game. Aunt May died in this game. And so, yeah, Peter is, like, really sad about that. But, yeah, that's the end of this gameplay. If you're new, subscribe. I don't do posts like this often. I mostly post Fortnite. But yeah, later.